Hey there! Welcome to a journey unlike any other, a dive into the depths of your own soul. This isn't some airy-fairy stuff. It's about how we grow, learn, and find meaning beyond the surface of life. Picture your mind as a blank canvas, slowly painted by the world around you from the moment you're born. Ready to explore? Let's dive in. The early days, soaking up the world. When you come into this world, your mind's like a wide open field, untouched and raw. From day one, you start soaking up everything. The warmth of your mom's smile, the tone of your dad's voice, the vibe of your home. No textbooks, no lectures. Just pure instinctive learning through every sense. A gentle touch plants seeds of trust. A harsh word sows doubt. These early years shape how you see the world, how you feel about yourself. Growing up in love, you learn to open your heart. Surrounded by tension, you carry invisible scars. You take it all in as truth, no questions asked. Because you don't yet know how to doubt. Here's the kicker. You don't even realize you're learning. You think your beliefs, fears, and biases are yours, but they're often just hand-me-downs from the world around you. And a lot of folks go through life never questioning whether those beliefs still fit. Ever wonder, are the things you believe really yours? The ego years, building the self. Fast forward a bit, and you start to figure out who you are, or at least who you think you're supposed to be. You ask yourself, who am I? What do I want? How do I prove myself? This is when you start building your identity through school, work, looks, or even your social media game. Sounds normal, right? Everyone wants to make their mark, but there's a shadow side to this. The more you build this self, the further you drift from your original truth. You compare yourself to others, fear falling short, crave validation. A successful CEO might panic at the thought of retirement, not for lack of money, but because they don't know who they are without the title. A kind person might feel crushed if their kindness goes unnoticed. This self we build? It's shakier than it seems. It needs constant fuel, approval, success, attention to keep going. Society cheers you on. Be yourself. Chase your passion. But what if yourself is just a shell made of other people's expectations? Pause for a sec. Strip away your titles, your roles. What's left? The crisis, facing the void. Life has a way of shaking things up. Whether you're riding high or crashing hard, there comes a moment when everything feels unsteady. Maybe you've got it all, money, fame, but one day you look around and think, is this it? Or maybe a loss, a loved one, a dream, a belief, leaves you questioning, have I been living right? This is the existential crisis, where the things you thought were solid start to crumble. Your job, your roles, your beliefs, they all wobble. You're hit with big questions. Who am I without this stuff? What's the point of it all? Some folks run from this feeling. New job, new lover, new adventure. But the emptiness creeps back, deeper, quieter, harder to shake. The brave ones, they stop running. They turn inward, asking not, how do I get out of this, but what is this emptiness? That courage is the first step toward freedom, not by filling the void, but by understanding it. When was the last time you sat with yourself, no distractions, no excuses. Dot. Seeking the path, the spiritual quest. This is where things get interesting. You start asking the big questions. Why am I here? Is there something unchanging in this fleeting world? This is the spiritual path. Not necessarily religion, but a search for something deeper. Some turn to meditation, others to philosophy or wise teachers. But this stage is tricky. You're so hungry for answers, you might idealize the journey, chasing perfect gurus, mind-blowing experiences, or endless peace. That old ego's still there, wanting to be the enlightened one, the deep one. The quest is a testing ground. You'll stumble, doubt, get disappointed, but those missteps teach you to tell the real from the fake. A slick talk might hype you up, but leave your deeper fears untouched. A famous teacher might make you dependent instead of free. The path isn't something to own. It's the essence of life itself, hidden beneath layers of expectations and ideals. Are you ready to peel those layers away? Dot. Living the model, shaping the soul. At some point, you find something that clicks. A teaching, a mentor, a practice. You start living it. You meditate daily. Speak with care. Watch your emotions. Every moment becomes a chance to wake up. But here's the trap. You might start judging yourself by how well you follow the rules, how long you meditate, how calm you seem. You might feel superior to those who don't practice or beat yourself up for falling short of the ideal. The model, the teachings, the practices is just a tool, not the goal. It's there to sharpen your soul, not to turn you into a stiff version of some ideal. The path is about truth, not perfection. Can you live authentically, even just for a moment? Dot. Partial awakening, glimpses of clarity. After years of practice, you start catching glimpses of something extraordinary. Not fireworks, but a quiet, profound clarity. Maybe you're washing dishes, and suddenly time seems to pause. Everything flows effortlessly, like a breeze. Maybe you're staring at the sky, and for a moment, you're not just looking. You are the sky, boundless and free. These moments, what we call partial awakenings, don't last long, and they don't come on command. But they shift something deep inside. You start living lighter, judging yourself less, appreciating the small stuff. Don't jump the gun and think you've made it. True awakening doesn't make you feel like a guru. It humbles you, shows you how small you are in the grand scheme. Life becomes ordinary but miraculous. Ever had a moment like that? Dot. Merging with life, true freedom. After years of honing your awareness, awakening stops being a big deal. It's as natural as breathing. You see that the self you've built up, the smart one, the flawed one, the special one, is just a wisp of smoke. It fades without a fight. What's left isn't emptiness, but a vibrant presence. You're no longer a lone individual, but a part of life itself. Love flows freely, no strings attached, no boundaries. You work, create, care for others. Not for a goal, but because life calls you to. The truly awake don't need to prove anything. They live simply. their presence warming those around them like a quiet fire. They leave nothing behind, yet that nothingness is their greatest gift. A life of clarity, ease, and unity with all things. Wherever you are on this journey, building yourself, facing the void, or seeking the path, know this: there's no finish line. Every step, every stumble, every moment of clarity is part of the wild, beautiful ride of being human. Live true, even for a second. That's the magic. And if you're wondering what's next, ask yourself, what's life whispering to you right now? Keep walking. Keep listening. Thanks for joining me. Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's dig deeper in the next video.